Good evening and welcome to Sunday Sanctuary. And my name is Caroline Paula, and I'm here on Online or Amethyst Angel Readings. It is great to see you here, and thank you all for being here tonight. Really do appreciate you. And so I just thought tonight is a brand new series of our chakras. And of course, we are starting from the base. I say starting from the top, but we're starting from the base and we're going to be looking at our root chakra this evening. So Sunday Sanctuary is all about our roots. And we've got a little bit of information about the root. And of course, our normal bit where we have our little lives in the middle where we actually do our readings. And then we finish on a new revamped root chakra meditation. So I hope everybody is well. Welcome to those who have joined me for the first time on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and of course, if you have hit across Online, then welcome to our live. I really do appreciate you all being here, and I really hope that you get involved. For those who haven't actually been with watched me before, then what do I do? Well, when you come on and have your reading, so actually you can book a reading online, so you can actually come and join me. So here we have these two screens. We've got, it says one says Online, and the other one has got a blank screen. But then I also have a bit where you can actually come on. You can actually sit in my green room. And that, what does that mean? Well, that means that you sit in the audience waiting for me to bring you on, and you can share your screen. So I have been putting information on. So I've been a little bit lazy, should I say? I normally do the recordings for the sharings of what we're doing on Sunday Sanctuary and also Thursday's Touchstone. But basically, if you look at what I'm showing, I'm actually showing you how to log on. So if you go to the website of Online, you can actually book your seat or your home seat or wherever you are in your home or wherever you are. You can actually just come on and join me. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind talking to myself, but I know you guys are there too. But it is nice to have your lovely faces along with me. So let's move over to the chat to see who's there. Well, hi Roz. Good evening. How are you, my lovely? Great to see you. Welcome to Online. Hello, Dawn Hall. How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And tonight you're in for a treat. We are starting again on our second series of the Sunday Sanctuary, starting with our root chakras. So every Sunday, I'm going to be doing, so from this Sunday, for the next 6 weeks, we're going to be working up through our chakra points. And our last 7 chakra Sundays have been pretty good. So we thought we'd do it again. Why not? So welcome to Roz. Thank you for being here tonight, my lovely. And Dawn Hall, really do appreciate it. And of course, Julie Brown, hello and welcome. Happy Sunday. Hope your Sundays are going well. So while we're waiting for everyone else to come in, so the time is now 6:05. At 6:10, we're going to do a bit of a read up about the root chakra, about what it all means, and all that connection of divinity and all sorts of magic and wonderful things. And then we're going to go on to the readings. Now, if you would like a reading tonight, because we're starting with our base chakra, our root chakra, I would like you all to put a red heart after your name in the chat. Then I know you need a reading, okay? So for those who would like a one-card reading tonight, because when I do my lives, for those who are joining for the first time, I do one-card readings on Sundays and Thursdays. And this is my little show of how it works and how I do my readings. And if you think, oh, I want to know more about that, or I want a deeper reading, then you contact me privately and we take it from there. But tonight is all about sharing and caring and making it all nice. So let's just ask a question. Give me one word in the chat of what your weekend has been. Okay, so that's your little challenge to you, your little question. What word are you going to put in the chat that describes your weekend so far? And I will put your names down, then I can see your little hearts brewing and growing in my little status. I did have my pen go somewhere, and I believe it's here. Here we are, we found it. So far I've got Dawn and Julie who would like readings. That's fantastic. Right, so what we got? We've got Sunday Sanctuary. And today's date is the 12th. Peaceful and quiet and grounding. What beautiful, beautiful words. Nice. Hello, Kelly Guido. Is it Guido? Hello, Kelly. Good evening. How are you? Welcome to Amethyst Angel Readings or amethystangel.online. Really do appreciate you being here for the first time, and it's so nice to see you. If you would like a reading tonight, so tonight is all about the root chakra. Okay, so if you can see, there are some people who've already put their names down. So if you'd like a reading during tonight, you need to place a lovely little red heart in the chat next to your name. Then I know that you would like a reading. Let's start with Dawn. So Dawn, hello. I'm going to put you on my list. I've got Julie, and so if anybody else would like a reading. Hello, Kelly. Right, so yes, if you'd like a reading, just put a little heart next to your name. If not, it doesn't matter. It's lovely to see that you are here and that you're waiting. And this is my little red book. Thank you, Kelly. That is super. Yeah, so, and then what I'll do, we will do that in due course. So the way the evening works is in a few moments, in fact, in 1 minute, I'm going to talk to you about the root chakra. Then after that, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this actually, because there's me going, what people are doing. So let's just do this, because I forgot my right hand, and Chris will go, you didn't do that. So hello, Ross. Hello, Dawn. Officially. And I've got Julie, lovely Julie. Hello, Julie. So Dawn has put her name down for a for a root chakra reading. And so is Julie. So yes, if you would like a reading, please put a heart next to your name. So I asked the question earlier, what word describes your weekend? And so Kelly's starting with grounding. That's a very good way to start your weekend. Or I'm intrigued by that actually, Kelly. Dawn Hall, quiet. Nice. Sometimes nice quiet weekend always makes a difference. Because sometimes when life is so busy, it's time to stop. And Julie has said peaceful, and yeah, peaceful and quiet sounds just perfect to me. And Kelly's saying hello. So sorry guys, I completely didn't let my right hand do its thing. So there we go, I was talking too much. Right then, so we are on 6:10. So I've got Kelly on the list. I've got Dawn, Julie and Kelly. For those who would still like to put their names down, all you have to do is just put a red heart in the chat. Right then, so let's talk about the root chakra. And I do find this really interesting because I just find that we probably hear about our chakras, the word chakra, all too often. And we want to know what it means or what they are. And so this is why I've decided to do each week about a said chakra, because I think it's easier for us to all understand and get to grips with everything. So then, my best voice. So this chakra, the root chakra, this chakra sits at the base of your spine. It's the very foundation of our energy system, the place where we feel life itself, and it steadies us. The root chakra is the sense of belonging, safety, and stability. When this energy center is balanced, life feels solid, and you move through your days with calm assurance, trusting the ground beneath you and the timing of your path. But when this chakra is blocked, it's unsteady, you may feel anxious, lost, or disconnected. That's when the root chakra whispers, come home, return to yourself. So sometimes when we feel that fear, anxiety, we sort of almost go outside ourselves, it feels quite as though we've distanced ourselves from our bodies. So it says here, the root chakra is not just about the physical grounding, it's spiritual too. It's also where the divine meets the human, a bit like the crown chakra, like we were doing the other week, where it needs to be connected to the base so the two existences can actually connect. So it's like the human and the spiritual self connect together from both different angles. And I think it's really important to recognize that. Um, okay, so we are like, it's like it's an interesting connotation to put it here. Like a tree, the higher you grow, the deeper the roots must go. The element, of course, of the root, well, what's your guess? I think earth. Okay, so the element is earth, and the color of it is, of course, that reach, rich, deep red is the center of the life force, the first spark of the creation, and the heartbeat and existence. Our modern lives often pull us upwards, and the root chakra gently calls us back down. When your roots are strong, your spirit can soar without fear. And when you feel safe, you can be open. So you do need that grounding, that base part of your soul to just feel safe. And so you know that where you are, you're standing on your roots, you're feeling good and confident, and then you all have to start somewhere. So the root chakra is a reminder that the energy flows through us. And when you nurture it through either meditation and you go through walks, or you stand barefoot on the ground, or work with crystals such as smoky quartz, the black tourmaline, you can begin to restore the natural harmony and soul. You become more present, more steady, and more you. And this is where the real magic starts. That we sort of take control of our lives, the way we are, and also just how we need to be. So sometimes it's like regrounding, and you've probably heard the words like, I need to reground or regroup. It's literally going back to basics, going back to your roots and going, right, where do I feel safe? And you start looking outside. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you. And that was all about the root chakra. Well, it wasn't all about the root chakra. We've covered other parts in the past, but I thought that would be a different context to take on today. So I thought, I hope you like that. But there are still things that we can do with others on another day. So there we go. Right then, so tonight it's 6:15, and we've got three ladies in the group. So if you are watching from Facebook, please can I ask you just to share it? I know Julie's already shared it already. So if Kelly and Dawn want to share it to their friends or on their Facebook Live, and if anybody would like to join, they can come and join us, okay? Now, at the end of doing the readings, we will be doing a root chakra guided meditation by moi, who I did it this afternoon. And to be honest with you, it's really important that we do this because I just think it's a really nice sense of being, and also about Sunday is the end of the weekend, so to speak, or it could be the beginning for some. But it's a nice way to just like end the life where it's had so much energy or busyness and stuff. It's like takes that time just to wind down and get yourself ready for sleep, or just to relax and get yourself ready for the next working week. But I hope everybody's next working week goes really well. I believe we've got 2 weeks left. Well, where I work, we have 2 weeks left where our learners, our students, are preparing for their half term in not this Friday, but Friday week. And then I break up in 3 weeks' time, so not too long. It's going so fast, though. I can't believe we are on the 12th of October already. Okay, then, so to start the evening off, just so those who haven't been live with me before, how do my readings work? So I always ask everybody to every reader I read for, I literally ask you to sit up straight, okay? And you have to put your feet on the ground. And I always ask you to close your eyes and breathe in the golden light. It helps us prepare ourselves and gives us like that time to like breathe in our energy, and it helps me connect with you guys as well. So, just as an example, I will show you. So you literally breathe in, sit down, feet on the ground, and just breathe in. Imagine golden white golden yellow light comes all the way up from the bottoms of your feet, the base of your feet, all the way up to the tops of your knees. So you got to imagine this yellow light, or it could be cloud, it could be smoke, whatever you see, bringing it up from the bottom of your feet to the tops of your knees. Then that light goes up to the tops of your thighs. And then it goes up to the side of your body and onto your shoulders and all the way up to the tops of your head. And then you need to breathe out, okay? And you have to change that light to white, pure light. And as you breathe out, that white light just brings it down to the bottom of your feet and tucks it under. Now, I'll always ask you to do that twice, and I'll guide you through it. And once we've done that a second time, I ask you to open your eyes, and then I ask the angels, and they give me a picture of, excuse me, I've got a scratch in my eye. They give me a picture of what deck of cards. Sometimes they give me a couple, but I have to ask them to give me one deck of cards of what I need for your reading. So when I shuffle the cards, and if I get more than one, I sort of display them out, and you have to choose between one and said many that come out, and that will be your reading. Okay, so I just thought I'd let you know that's how my evenings work, or my readings work. But again, if you feel that you want a more in-depth personal reading, a private reading, you can get in touch with me on amethystangel.online, drop me an email, and we can get in touch and organise a reading between us. Okay, so let me just have a quick look at the chat before we go any further. Right, good evening, Jenny. What does that say? Okay, that is something that might be needed to be done on probably a private reading, Jenny. So maybe it's something that needs to come out, and we'll see what happens there. But if you would like a reading, a guidance reading tonight, remember my readings are for guidance. They are, hopefully giving you, I don't tell the future. It's just about how you're feeling in your mind, how life is what it is now. That is so important. Thank you. It looks like we've actually put the email address, the website address on there. That's wonderful. But I just want you to just be there. And if you do want a private reading, please get in touch at amethyst.online or contact me on my Facebook page. And we will get in touch and we'll organise it accordingly. All right. Right then, so first of all, Dawn, can you come and say hello? So just do a hi that you're ready, and we can get started on the readings. Okay, so here we go. While we're waiting for Dawn to come up. Okay, Jenny, thank you very much. So, Jenny, what I'd like you to do, my lovely, can you just put a red heart in the chat, because tonight is all about the root chakra. And that's what we're going to end with, a root chakra meditation later. So if you want to put a red heart next to your name, Jenny, I will certainly put you on my list. Okay, so Dawn is here. Welcome, my lovely. So, are you ready? I ask you to please just close your eyes and sit back if you're ready. And I would like you to visualize, as you breathe in, the golden yellow light coming up from the bottoms of your feet, taking it up to the tops of your knees, bringing it up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, the tops of your shoulders, and all the way up to the tops of your head. And then breathe out and change that light to white, pure light. That light will just seep down, fall down slowly and gently all the way around you to release any negative thoughts and feelings all the way from the day, and flicking away the negative thoughts. Okay. And start again. So, when you're ready, breathe in that golden light. Take it up to the tops of your knees. Taking that yellow light right the way up to the tops of your thighs, side of your body, shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out and change that colour to white, pure light. And that white, pure light will just be slowly falling down, gently guiding you, keeping it cleansed and pure, giving happy thoughts, making you feel better and lighter about your day, and then tucking it under your feet. Okay, Dawn, when you're ready, can I ask you please to open your eyes, And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you, please, to show me the deck of cards I need to give for the lovely dawn tonight? Well, what's it going to be? And you're giving me two decks of cards. Come on, let's do this. Which one are you doing? Right, thank you very much. Do you know what? It's going with the crystal cards. So, there we go. You have got the crystal cards tonight. So let's see what happens. So, angels, archangels, divine spirits, can I ask you, please, to give a message to Dawn? It's just dropped out. Now, how many have we got, Dawn? We've got two. Okay. So, Dawn, that is number one and that is number two. So all I ask you to do, please, is choose which one's the number one or number two. Let me know in the chat, and I'll just see who is in there while you're deciding. So, okay, you would like one. Okay, that's absolutely fine. I will put your name down, Jenny. And number two, that's lovely. I've got Alison. Hello, Alison. How are you? Great to see you. If you'd like a reading tonight, then please just pop a red heart in the chat next to your name, and that will be lovely. Okay, so then I can put you down in the nicest possible way. And okay, so we have got we've got Dawn who would like number two. So we have that is number two. So take away number one, and let's see what card you've got. Ooh, you have the Labradorite. Oh, I can never say this right. The Labradorite. Labradorite. There we go, Labradorite. And it's saying here, see the magic. Okay, so Dawn, it's as though at the moment you're not seeing the magic, if that makes sense. It's as though you're being clouded over, I feel, a little bit. I feel there's like a lack of inspiration, or you're feeling a little lack of life. Does that make sort of sense to you? And I just feel that you need to just, I know that you're saying that your evening was, or your weekend, the word that you used was quiet. Okay. So I'm feeling the energy that seems to be coming through is like you're feeling a little bit flat. You're either, I don't know whether you're not feeling too good at the moment, but I just feel that you're feeling that flatness. That's how I'm sort of feeling at the moment for you, if that's making any sense. All I want you to do is start focusing a little bit about what you can achieve and what you do. I mean, you give service to everybody, and it's really important for you to just focus on, yeah, that's exactly what I felt. I just thought, oh, okay. So it is a time of year when we've got over the summer, it's all been gorgeous, it's been lovely, and all of a sudden it's like, it feels like it's come to a stop. And as much as the days are nice, there's sort of there's a lot of chill in the air. And I think our feeling of, oh, it's the end of the year, it's this time of the year, it's this part of the year already, and all those sort of thoughts. I want you to take time to recognize what you offer to yourself, okay? So this is what we were talking about, the root chakra, about being kind to yourself, grounding yourself a little bit, going back to basics. And just, I want you to review what you've been doing this year, what you've achieved. And I know that you've achieved a lot. You just have probably forgotten a little bit. And sometimes to have this calm before the build up again, it feels, you've got no, it's a strange feeling, because you've had September, and I think October is always like that non-month, even though it's that building along towards the end of the year. It feels like a non-month, if I'm right. And I just feel that you're going, that's it. But there are many things that you've achieved this year, and maybe it's time just to go, okay, I'll take that quietness, I'll take that calm, and just to reflect, and then start to gently plan of where you need to be next year, okay? And I know that you'll be doing more things. You are a lovely lady who honestly does the most amazing services, and you have got a beautiful gift. So please just remember what you've achieved, who you've served, and also reflect on your experiences. So maybe give yourself don't give yourself too much of a hard time, okay? It is time just to regroup, start again, do some mindful practices for yourself. So what you give to others, maybe go and seek another who is actually who can actually offer you the same or something similar. I just think you need a bit of a lift and just a bit of pampering, a bit of TLC for yourself. I feel that you work yourself hard or you're quite critical in ways. So please just see the magic in you and remember that you always give off that extra, you go that extra mile for everybody else. So just take that time just to replenish and hug yourself and give yourself a bit of a treat. Okay, I feel that's what you need to do is give yourself a bit of a pick me up. Maybe plan a trip somewhere that you haven't been somewhere for a while. Maybe good old Gloucester, if you fancy something different, maybe magical, mystical, maybe a group of girlfriends where I just feel that you need a bit of a lift. So see the magic. Go and do something fun for you. All right. So I hope that makes sort of sense. But please take care. And if you've got some labradorite, I always get that wrong, labradorite, labradorite. I want to say labradorite, so I'll say labradorite. I really want you to hold on to that. Look into what labradorite offers you. Yes, and so you should remember. So just recap, I want to say recap through each month of this year. And I bet you've done something quite amazing with lots of different people and you forget. So this is your chance to regroup, rethink, and give yourself a yeah, I deserve that. All right. So please don't be too hard on yourself and maybe go and see the magic. Good. Go and have some, please go and get that labradorite and keep that with you, okay? And look it up. And I feel that this might give you some help in how it can help you see things in a different way. All right. But thank you so much for being here. And please hang around if you want to for the meditation that I've got for later on. Okay. Thank you very much, Dawn. And that was the lovely Dawn Hall. Okay, super. Right then, so who have we got? So we have the Julie. Hello, my Julie. How are you? So if anybody else would like a reading tonight, welcome. If you've just joined us on amethystangel.online and Amethyst Angel Readings. And of course, you can watch us on YouTube and you can watch us on Instagram. It's all going on today. So that's good. You are very welcome and many blessings back to you. You take care of yourself. Hello, Julie Brown, and how the devil are you today? I hope you're well, and I know that you had a peaceful weekend. That sounds very nice. So Julie, what I ask you to do, please, is literally get yourself ready. Put your feet down on the ground and breathe in that close your eyes when you're ready, and breathe in that golden yellow light coming up to the tops of your knees. Taking it up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, top of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out that pure white light. Taking it down, bringing it down, all the way to the ground, and pushing that slowly under your feet. Okay, and when you're ready, breathe out and start again. So breathe in again. That lovely deep feeling, taking it to the tops of your knees, all the way up to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out and change the colour to white pure light. Taking it down gracefully and carefully and steadily, comforting you as you go, bringing it softly to the ground and tucking that under your feet. Okay, Julie, when you're ready, my lovely, can I ask you please very kindly to open your eyes, and angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you please to give that deck of cards I need to give to the lovely Julie. Okay, what have we got? Thank you very much. Christ. Here we go. So, my lovely, you have been given, there we go, the lovely therapy cards. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do for you, Julie, I'm going to shuffle the cards. And again, as you know, if you get more than one, it's away we go. So angels, archangels, divine spirit. Can I ask you please to give that deck, that reading, and that card has come straight out. So what have we got? Oh, and now this is interesting. We've got the base chakra. Oh, I love this. It's these synchronicities just work. Excuse me, I'm going to have a bit of a sip of my squash. Wow, that is incredible. So, Julie, it's time to cover the base chakra. So this is your night tonight, okay? This is your base chakra. It needs to be listened to and heard, and you need to keep your feet on the ground. So for you, it is like I feel that your mind has been I want to say running away with yourself a little bit, which is fine. You're allowed to do that. And I feel things have been, you've been planning ahead, literally planning it in your head and above, and you can see things in front of you of where you would like to go. It really is rather amazing. But you do need to keep your feet still on the ground and you need to keep yourself grounded. It's also that protection as well. So, it's like building up that stability and that movement around you that you feel safe. So there are going to be doors that are going to be opening for you where you may not know how to take it, but as long as you protect yourself, maybe as Little Red Riding Hood, imaginary, of course, in your red cape. It's really important to keep yourself grounded so you are protected from any outside influences that actually that may not cause you harm, but can sort of cause you a bit of grief, if that makes sort of sense. But it really is important. And remember to give those positive thoughts. I feel again, don't get stuck. You really are not stuck. Grounding is a great place to regroup, as I was saying to Dawn, but it's literally a place of just recapturing where you need to be again. Okay, and I just want you just to go with it. Don't feel stuck. Your feet aren't stuck in the mud, as that little game we used to all play. It says here, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances. Your words determine your outcome. So maybe you've been doubting what you're going to be doing, where you have got this idea and your mind's sort of like racing away, and then all of a sudden it's going, oh, well, what? I'm not sure if I can do that. So it's like you're doing this, you're thinking, oh, look at that over up in the sky, and you're thinking, yeah, I can see this happening, and it will happen. But just keep your feet on the ground. Don't doubt yourself and what you're trying to achieve. You will get there. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of research. Excuse the pun, but do your groundwork first. There we go. Ching! It's literally that was a ching moment. No more jokes, I promise. But yeah, it really is a case of having that plan and putting it in motion and researching it to the best way that you need to put it, if that makes sense. Okay, so the base chakra, my lovely, that was all about you. I'm gonna have to turn these over. Bear with me. I'm so sorry. I think I put them in the wrong way round. Ah, there we go. We'll try that. Can everybody hear me? Because I can't hear myself. Okay, so there we go. You've got the base chakra. So Julie Brown, it couldn't have worked more better for you. So well done. Right then, so that was lovely Julie and Kelly. Are you there, my lovely? Come and say hello. So we've got Kelly. Just to let you, just asking Alison if you'd like a reading, and I know I've got Jenny on the list. So let's have a look. Yeah, Jenny, you're on my list, my lovely. That's absolutely fine. Cool. And so Kelly is coming to say hello now. You're very welcome. Well done. And hello, Kelly. Thank you so much for coming on and finding me today. It's lovely. Just out of interest, where are you from? So where are you watching from? Are you in the UK or are you outside the UK? I'm just you could call me just nosy. I'd just like to know where everybody comes from, and it's really nice to hear from you. So thank you so much for being here. So Kelly, I'm just going to do this, clearing the energy. Okay. Right then. So Kelly, when you're ready, my lovely, I'd like you to close your eyes. And I'd like you to visualize and imagine the golden light coming up from the bottom of your feet, taking it up to the tops of your knees. And that light going up to the tops of your thighs, taking it up to the side of your body, all the way up to the tops of your shoulders, taking it all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out that white, pure light. Taking it down, all the way down, softly and carefully, and putting that under your feet. And relax. And when you're ready, let's do that again. So breathe in again, that golden light up the way to the tops of your knees, taking it up all the way to the tops of your thighs, up the side of your body, the tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out the white, pure light. Pushing it down, all the way down. Guide it slowly and carefully, all the way down to the ground, and taking it under your feet. Okay, so when you are ready, can I ask you very kindly to open your eyes? All right, and let's just see what deck of cards I've got. So, Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards I need to give to Kelly? Thank you very much. That was straight in there. The US. Oh, fantastic. Amazing. And you're in Raleigh, is that right? Or Raleigh? Raleigh? And where is, so is that New York? New York City? Am I right? Would that be wrong? That's pretty fantastic. Well, Kelly, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so the deck of cards that have come out for you today is the Kyle Gray light activation cards. Okay, so let's go and do these. And so if you get more than one, you have to choose which one you need. Okay, so Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirits, can I ask you please to give the messages for Kelly today? I trust you, most I trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So it's New York. Oh, fantastic. Wow, brilliant. Well, I went to New York for the first time this year, and I've got to say, what a place. I've got a lovely friend who lives in Long Island. I'm going to do this again. I'm so sorry, people. I'm really struggling with these tonight. Don't know why. That's better. That sounds better. So much better. Right. So, yeah, so Kelly, I actually went to the States for the first time this year with my lovely partner, Chris. And we met the lovely Jessica H. Real, my lovely friend, and also my friend Matthew, who lives in Maryland. So that was a really great treat for me and him, and we really did enjoy our time away. Right then, so you've got 3 cards, my lovely. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Yeah, it was absolutely super. So while Kelly's doing that, just to remember, if you would like a reading tonight, please put a heart next to your name if you haven't already, and I can still put you on your list. So still to come, after Kelly, I'm going to be doing Jenny's reading, Jenny Justice, and after Jenny, if there's no one else who would like a reading, then we'll go on to the guided meditation. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. Hello, Natasha. Well done. You caught me in time. If you would like a reading, then please put a heart in your chat. So if you want to put a heart, thank you very much. That's perfect. Good timing, Natasha. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so you'd like number 3. And Alice would like a reading as well. Okay, that's fine. I just thought I'd ask everybody just to make sure. Didn't want to leave anybody out. Okay, super. So 1, 2, and 3. So you would like number 3. So let's take these 2 away. And let's put those up back in the my little alcove. Chris was telling me, he was saying to me, he said, you should show everybody where your cards live. I went, yeah, maybe I should. Maybe I should show you my collection one day. And at the moment, I've got 9 decks out here, which is scary, but there you go. Right then, what have we got? We've got Inner Earth. So this is uncanny. I cannot believe this. Base chakra. That is angels. You're talking to us. That is amazing. Well, Kelly, it's saying here, Inner Earth, base chakra. This is impressive. I love this. This is but this is what happens. You know, you can't write this sort of stuff. The base chakra, strength and security, laying the foundations. So, for you, my lovely. I just feels as though you need to. There's something you. There's something telling me about a house or a foundations. Okay, is a bit of a corny thing to say, but I feel there's a it's a connection to a building that you're setting your foundation, you're putting your stamp on it. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it just feels, Kelly, that you are setting down your foundations in, okay, if it's not a home, I feel it's either a workplace, but it's almost like you're putting you're putting your feet down and saying, right, I'm here, I've landed. And what is great is the fact that you are just being you, and you have to start somewhere. So, does this make any sense to you, Kelly? I just like it was just incredible the fact that you've also got the base chakra, but it feels to me I can see a picture of a building. I want to say a house, so I'm still going to go my gut feeling that a house is a house situation. Yes, okay, yes to a house or yes to a work situation. That's all I need to know. But it feels so important. Um, are you okay? You've just moved or you're moving. There's some sort of movement going on here. And this is why you're needing to have your base. But it's like, hang on, it's a base. So you've got your base, but you're moving around. Oh, it's work. Okay, right. That would make sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you've got your boost. So base. Yeah, it feels okay. Okay. You're here, and it's like you're setting precedents. So if either you're a manager that you're looking after a team, or you've been moved in to look after a team, it's like you need to make your ground foundations stand. It's almost like not setting new rules, but you're setting new expectations that are needed. Okay, and for you, you need to just hang in there. You might feel a little bit bumpy, but once all those things have been ironed out, okay, it will be a lot smoother. So this is like embedding your positivity because you are a positive person. It's as though they just need to understand your working uh, ethos, if that makes sense. You just need to just go, right, this is where I am, this is how we're doing it, and you are setting the foundations, okay? And this is really important. So let's just remind what the card says. It is strength and security and laying the foundation. So yes, that is brilliant. And Kelly, I really do hope that makes a lot of sense. Fantastic, absolutely does. Um, but that is just in crazy two cards from two readings, and we've got the base chakra. I've actually made up tonight. That's amazing. So, but that's what happens. That it's it's that time of year. We're in autumn, or in the fall, however you call it, and it's like you're embedding those new roots. So it's almost like the summer is over. We're now starting into new situations, and we're taking it slowly into autumn/winter. And it's like, but this is interesting. This is going to be exciting for you because although you're probably feeling a little bit apprehensive because it is new ground that you're connecting with, you are. It'll take you a little time, but not too long, and they'll understand. It's exactly how through it. It's brilliant. I just want you. It's going to be brilliant. And what I love about this card, I don't know if you can see it, but we've got this light coming up here. So it's almost like it's been heaven sent to you. So this connection has always been heaven. It's like been heaven sent, and the golden light here is just the heart of your center. So, we were talking about the golden light coming up from our feet. Well, there you go. There's your golden light. That's coming up exactly from the base of your feet. So you're setting a precedent of where you need to be. Stand your ground. I want to say it to you too. Stand your ground. Okay. It really is very important, and you'll do really well. So good luck to you, Kelly. That's amazing. Thank you for being here tonight, and I hope that has made me smile. It made my day. Well, you both made my days. I'm thinking, well, everyone's made my day, but to have two specific base chakra cards come out was like, whoa. So there we go. Thank you, Kelly, for that. Feel very privileged with that one. And you chose it, you see. Very cool. Right, let's just have a look in the chat before I go on to. So, Jenny, when you're ready, can you come and show me where you are? I've got Natasha in the chat. So I've got Natasha on the list. I've got Alison on the list. And I see Rosa. Okay, Rosa, good evening, my lovely. Great to see you. I feel it. I know exactly where I need to be. That is fantastic. Kelly, I'm so excited for you. Oh, I am. I'm really excited, genuinely excited for you. So please let me know. Please share it. And I really wish you all the very, very best. I really do. There we go. That was so answered. It's really made my day. So thank you so much. Right. So Rosa, lovely. I've got your details down as well. And Alison, I've got your name down. So just to let everybody know, while I'm waiting for the lovely Jenny, after Jenny, I've got Natasha, I've got Alison, and I've got Rosa. So thank you very much for all being here tonight. Right then, so Jenny, you are here. Superb. Jenny, I didn't ask you the other night, where are you from? Please, would you share it in the chat? I'd like to know. Again, I'm just saying, I'm being nosy. I'd love to know. You probably told me the other night, but I forgot. God bless you. That's okay, Jenny, that's fine. Jenny, where are you from? Are you in the UK? Or are you outside the UK or in a different country? I'm very nosy and just like to know. So just tell me where you are. Tell me what country you're from. If you're in the UK, that would be amazing. Or if you are abroad, I don't mind. You are also in Rocky Mount. Oh, fantastic. Hey, bring it all in, USA. I'm impressed. Hello, Jess. Saying you're from Rocky Mount. Oh, that's amazing. I feel privileged. Thank you all for being here. Right then, so Jenny, as you remember the other night, and as I just showed, I'd like you. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing New York City jumper. Did you see? You can see that? New York City. There we go. Voila. I love New York. An amazing, amazing place. Right then, should we close our eyes then, Jenny? Let's close our eyes and bring a big deep breath in from the bottom of your feet all the way up to the tops of your knees. Then take that colour of yellow and gold all the way up to the tops of your thighs, side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out the pure white light and bringing it down, all the way down, gracefully and carefully. And it's such pure white light, Jenny. And taking it carefully underneath your feet. Okay? Right then, so can we breathe in again when you're ready? That golden light from the bottoms of your feet, taking it to the tops of your knees, bringing it up to the tops of your thighs, at the side of your body, and up the top of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out that pure white light, taking it down, all the way down, slowly and carefully, down to the bottom, gently and gracefully under your feet. Okay. Right, Jenny, when you're ready, my lovely, can I ask you please to open your eyes, and I will ask the angels, archangels, divine spirit, of what deck of cards we are using today for the lovely Jenny. Okay. Right. We are using the fairy cards. They are. They are. There we go. So we're using the fairy cards. There we go. So, there we have it. You have got the magical mystery of the fairy kingdom. So, angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you please to give the message for Jenny tonight? And you just fling it right out. And how many have you got? Oh, you've got 3 too. So, Jenny, as you saw briefly with the lovely Kelly, we've got 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's what you've got. You've got 1, 2, 3. You choose which one you'd like. And still to come, everybody, we've got, after Jenny, we've got Natasha, we've got Alison, and we have Rosa. And if anybody else would like a card tonight and haven't had one so far, then please feel free and pop that little red heart in the chat and I will put you on my list. Okay. Right then. So Jenny would like number 2. So 1, 2. Take these 2 away and put those. Right. So Jenny, you've got temptation. Right, so I feel at the moment there are many people, there's a couple of things that you're tempted with. So whether um, this feels like there's something, okay, I don't know whether I want to say this, but it's happening in my head. It's saying the grass is greener on the other side. You want to see if the grass is greener on the other side, Jenny. Does that make any sense to you? It just feels as though you need to see what's the other side. You're being pulled away from whatever it is in your current situation, and you can see it feels like that if you look from the other side on the grass, or if you look on the I was trying to say, if the grass is green on the other side is what's coming into my head. It's saying you're being, I want to say allured, or that sounds a bit weird, but it's as though you're being tempted to try to walk away or step away. Why I want to say that? Does this make any sense? It just feels as though you're being pushed away, or you're being, something is like looking more sparkly or looking more attractive than where you are at the moment. So your side of the street is looking pretty dull, but the other side of the street is looking sparkly and green and tempting. There we go. Does that make any sense to you? But I just feel there's something being pulling you that you need to either step away, or you needing to move away. That's where I'm kind of going at the moment, if that makes any sense to you. Because if you look at the picture, you've got this lovely fairy who's almost got like, yeah, it's got like a mask, like a mannequin mask. You can see that. They've got like a mask over their eyes. So it's either you're being led away to somewhere new. But it just feels like it's looking prettier the other side. Okay. So you have to look at your situation. You have to look at where you are, where you stand in your life right now. You need to just I want to say put the pros and cons where it needs to be, what's good, what's bad, where you are. Should I stay? Should I go? I can hear lots of songs in my head. Should I stay or should I go? It's I don't know who that sang that, but that's coming into my head. But the opposite side of the street, the sunny side of the street, all those types of things, it's all looking tempting. Okay. So you need to really think about where you stand, okay, and be true to yourself. That's all I say to you. Be true to yourself and be honest with yourself, because being tempted is fine, but you have to understand what is the other side. Is it really green on the other side? Is it just like a facade? Is it just like a mask? Whatever you want to say, but just have a look. It's sum it up in your mind. I think you might need to do a little bit more research, if that makes sense. I don't know what that is leading to, but I just feel there's something that's been pulling you, and you want to know what it is. You feel as though, oh, well, that looks better than that. And also that the other thing I want to say, don't jump from the frying pan into the fire, because everything looks good from the outside, but it's what the inside does that makes that difference. So just think of it. So I hope I'm sort of giving you a bit of an analogy. You've got several analogies going here, but it's just important for you to recognise what's right for you, okay? Not what somebody wants to allure you to do or take you or tempt you to go and do something. You've got to see what it's going to do for you. And if it's not right, then you need to think, nah, you have to think of two ways of thinking. It's a nice way to think, oh, look, it looks sparkly over there, let's go. But it might not be so sparkly after all. Yeah? Okay, so it's saying here, are you in denial about an unhealthy habit, or perhaps one that makes you feel guilty? This fairy says that you have the power to overcome temptation, whatever its guise. So, is it an unhealthy habit? Or perhaps that makes you feel guilty? So there's something that's pulling you. But you need to know what's right for you. So I'm still going with what I'm saying. You still need to know what's right for you. And just want to say, once you make that step, if there is a decision to make or go forward to see what's on the other side of the street or the grass is green on the other side, you need to stand with it or stay with it, because that you can't keep switching and changing is where I want to say to you. I'm sorry if that's not the answer you want to hear, but that's what I need to sort of say to you. You need to be honest with yourself. That's so important, because there are consequences sometimes to these situations, whatever the grass is actually alluring you with. So take it easy, all right? Stay bright, stay true to yourself. You know the gut feeling, and it's true. Listen to your gut feeling, and take a minute, and don't be hasty in your decision. So there we go. That is your message tonight, Jenny. I hope that made sort of sense to you. So that was the lovely Jenny. Thank you so much for being here. And again, still to come, we still have our root chakra guided meditation coming up at the end. Let me just check in the chat to see who's there. Oh, hello, Tammy Mason. And how the devil are you? How are you tonight? If you'd like a reading, then please just pop a heart into the chat and I will put you on my list. Okay? You are very welcome, Jenny. You just take care and just take it carefully. All right? I'm sure it'll be fine, but just know that whatever you decide is the one you got to stick with. Right then, so that was the lovely Jenny. So Natasha, while you're, could you please stand up to the podium, please? So Natasha is next. So just after Natasha, we've got Alison, then we've got Rosa. And thank you, Tammy. I will put you on my lovely list. Thank you. Right, and thank you for all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. It is Sunday Sanctuary. It's all about the root chakra. We are starting that journey again, going through the root chakra. I have done a little bit of a reading about the root chakra beforehand, but if you want to listen back, you're more than welcome to. You can watch us back on either YouTube, on Instagram, on my website, on Facebook. Just come and say hello, and you'll be able to listen back there. Okay, so you're here. That's fantastic. How am I? Hello, Tammy. I'm very well, thank you, my lovely. I'm having a great day today. I can't believe that I had two people who had two cards, both from two different decks, that is actually connected to the base chakra or the root chakra, which really made me laugh, because I'm thinking how angels and spirit work in such great, funny ways. It's lovely, and I love that thing. So yeah, I'm really good, thank you, and hope you're well too. And I look forward to chatting to you in a few moments. So, Natasha. Hello. Right, sweetheart, so let's do this. Oh, no, not that. It's all going crazy today. Okay, so that's lovely, Natasha. So, my lovely, when you are ready, can I ask you please to close your eyes and bring up that golden light from the bottom of your feet, taking it lovely, steadily up to the tops of your knees. Breathe it in all the way up to the tops of your thighs. Take that yellow light all the way to the tops of your shoulders, and then up to your head, and breathe out. Breathe out the white, pure light, pushing it down, all the way down, gently and carefully under your feet. And when you're ready, Natasha, can I ask you please to breathe again naturally, and then when you're ready, let's breathe in again. Breathe in that golden light from the bottoms of your feet, take it up to the tops of your knees, up to the tops of your thighs, side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head, and breathe out white pure light, turning that breath to white pure light as you spread out and breathe out that white light into the room that you're in, bringing it softly and gently to the ground, tucking it right under your feet, and you're feeling safe. Okay, so Natasha, when you're ready, my lovely, can you please open your eyes? And angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards that I need to give to Natasha this evening? I do appreciate you, but thank you very much. They did come out rather quickly. Well, Natasha, I don't know why, but these, I'm sure you had these the other day, you know. You've got the romance cards. You've got the romance cards, but you do know, and everybody knows, but if you ever do get, or if I ever give you the romance card, not me, but if the angels do decide that's the deck of cards we need to give you, it doesn't mean necessarily about a romantic reading because it does tend to change. In fact, yesterday I was at a fair about 30 miles away from where I live in Dawlish. And you know, yesterday this deck came out quite a lot. And everyone was, and I had to explain every time this is the romance deck, and they go, "Oh, well, it's okay. It doesn't mean it's about romance." Okay, so so there we go. But anyway, let's like to change. There we go. Excuse me a second, Natasha. I just have to do this really quickly. There's a lovely lady called Shireen. She's my little guru, mum. She is. And no, you haven't missed it. You just chill there, my lovely. You change your room around. What are you doing? Just take it easy and relax and enjoy the evening. Okay, so put your feet up, have a glass of something, and relax. So, Shireen, it's lovely to see you. Welcome. And she's my little lady friend who lives down the road. And she's such a giggle. I love her to bits. So, and I'll see you Wednesday, Shireen. So I can't wait to see you. Okay. I couldn't resist that one. I just had to drop in there. I love you, Shireen. Okay, so angels, archangel, my spirit, can you please tell me what Natasha's message is today? I trust your message. I trust your thought. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, what does the lovely Natasha need to hear? What does Natasha need to hear? Oh, okay. Natasha, what's going on, girl? Right, we've got 1, 2. We've got 5 cards for you, lovely. Now, when we do 5 cards, oh, hello, you didn't see that one. I hope not. I hope you didn't see that one. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one are you going to get? Okay, so you've got a choice of 5, my lovely. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let me know which one it is. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you've just joined us, thank you very much for being here. You can watch us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and on my website, amethystangel.online. Really, truly appreciate your support. You are all amazing. And today's all about the root chakra. And I must be honest with you, the highlights of my evening so far on this live is I've had 2 ladies who have both had the base chakra card from 2 different decks, which was really amazing. And that's how synchronicities work with the lovely spirit and angels, and I do really appreciate it. Okay, so you're going for number 2. So back to our lovely Natasha. So number 1, number 2 is what you want, so take the rest away, and let's take those away. They are not needed. And remember, oh, hello. And remember, we are not, this is not, it may not be a romance reading, we'll just have to see. We just say soulmate. Okay, so, Natasha, it takes time for this to happen. So, it's not saying it isn't happening, but it's actually, you need to just focus on your path right now. Okay, this is making life a little bit more easier. As much as you want everything to come in, sometimes we have to do a bit of work before we get to this. Okay, now the soulmate to me as well is also about the people that's around you initially. Okay, your soul group, where you belong, who you like work with, who you connect to, the people that mean the world to you, because you need that group to keep yourself whole, to keep yourself grounded. We'll bring on the root thing here, you know, and you need to keep yourself sane. So the soulmate to me is also about a friendship. So yes, fine, it could be of romance, but I still want to say to you, it's all about you creating either your soul purpose, your soul growth. You need to keep yourself focused and step ahead rather than dwell, or nice to daydream, but daydreams don't bring you reality. You know, you have to think of where you are right now. It's still always a bit boring, I know, but focus where you are now. things will happen in time, but you've got to do the prep work or the legwork before you get there. So, for example, um, with you first of all start with you, so you're going to start loving you or connecting with you and go, yeah, you know what, we're going to be fine, even if somebody else comes in, whatever that is. Okay, um, you just need to focus on where you are right now. Okay, and your people or your friends, class as family, they're the ones that care for you and want to make sure you've got the best for yourself, and they want the best for you. So their input is important as well. So it's more about having that connection with everybody. And then if it is meant to be a relationship thing that will come in, it'll come in when it's right. Yeah, definitely a good friend. It's really important because soulmate is a strange word, but I say I still associate a soulmate with my nan. Okay, my nan was not like my loving soulmate, but she was my soulmate because we connected on such a high level. And I know that she's still with me today. But a soulmate can be any person that really gets your back, who's always got your back. And it's those people that are the most important people that in your life, okay? So don't focus necessarily just on romance, and that is really, really, really important. So I hope that makes sense, okay? We just say here, you just say, yes, this is your soulmate, but it's where you are in your soul life purpose, your your community around you, the ones that care for you, are the most important people. And whatever's on the outside that will be allowed to come into that inner circle will then have to go through various tests to get there. Okay, so I hope that makes sort of sense there. But you will need to do some work on yourself. All right, there's still a little bit of work there, Natasha, but don't panic. It'll all will be revealed as time goes on. And I never set a dimension or a deadline on stuff. It's really important for you to just carry on with life, build life around you. And that's where I need to tell you. Okay. Right then. So that was the lovely Natasha. Thank you very much for being here. So while Alison is coming along, I'm just going to have a quick check in the chat. I had to get my teeth in there carefully. Right then, so Lorraine is saying hello. So for those who would like a reading tonight, if you're not too late, we can still put you on. So you just need to put a little red heart in your chat next to your name, and I can put you on my list. So at the moment, I'm going to wait for Alison any moment now. And then I've got Rosa and I've got Tammy. If there's anybody else who would like a reading, please feel free and pop your name in the chat. And as while we're doing that, I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink, okay? Hello, Alison. How are you, my lovely? Great to see you. How are you, my love? Okay, I'm just seeing Lorraine pop in and she's put a heart in her chat. Okay, Lorraine, I put you in the nicest possible way. Right then, so just to let everybody know where we are, so I've got Alison now, I've got Rosa, Tammy, and Lorraine. All right, so there we are. What a lovely group we're having tonight. Fantastic. Right then, so Alison, welcome. Let's go this. So I want you to put your feet on the ground, sit up straight, and breathe in. And imagine that golden light coming up from the bottom of your feet, all the way up to the top of your knees, taking that lovely light all the way up to the top of your thighs, side of your body, all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out and change that colour to white, pure light. Take that colour white down, keeping you pure, safe and clean and calm. Alright, so taking it down and just putting it under your feet. Alright, right, and relax. So let's breathe in again, that lovely light from the bottom of your feet. Take it up to the tops of your knees, all the way up to the tops of your thighs, up the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the tops of your head. And breathe out that white pure light, pushing it down, all the way down, down and down, safely and carefully, just putting that white bubble around yourself and tucking it under your feet. When you're ready, can I ask you to please open your eyes? And Alison, when you're ready, just relax, take a sip of your water or drink whatever you've got nearby. Angels, Archangel, Mind, Spirit, can I ask you please to show me the deck of cards that Alison needs tonight? Okay then, you're taking some time here. Thank you very much. Right, nice. We got there in the end. Okay, so Alison, you have got these beautiful cards. Okay, these are the Archaea cards by is it Callista. Callista, those are the boxes on top of yeah, the box is on top of the wardrobe because it's holding the lamp that shows this. Otherwise, I go, oh yes, so it's Callista, and it is the female archangels and Archaea, yeah, that group. And so there we go. Right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards, but it is by Callista. Gosh, angels, archangel, and spirit, can I ask you please to give the messages that we need to give to Alison tonight? Trust your myself, trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm yours to drink. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, so we have got one card and one card only. And what is lovely is this card is saying ask your angels for support, or rather, even ask for support. So, Alison, I always put this in the way of carrying shopping bags because it's an easier way to portray it. But it's as though you're carrying too many shopping bags and there's not enough hands. And sometimes things are dropping. And it just feels as though you're expected to do everything rather than people offer you help. Okay? So for you as a person, you take pride in obviously being yourself and you understanding your own power and you go, no, I can do it myself and I'm quite independent and that's fine. Carry on being independent and do that thing. But sometimes, just sometimes, we need that little bit of extra help. So even if it just means it's going to just be one little bag or whatever it is they need to like take the weight or wherever it needs to go, accept with grace because you have got other things and you've got other I want to say you've got other things to be putting you've got other things for your fingers to be putting in pies. I'm saying that wrong. Your fingers need to be putting in pies. You've got lots of fingers in pies. There you go. Sorry, it's coming out. It's like, ooh, it's all gushing out. I can see pies, so your fingers need to be put in different places, and you haven't got enough space. So don't feel that asking for help is failing. All right. Is that making sense? Thank you. And also be the delegator because that's quite fun. So delegate where things need to go, where things need to be put, what has to be done. Put things in place, almost like go right. I need to do this. Can you do that? Yeah, great. It's all about teamwork. It's all about sharing, and it's not the fact that you're failing. It's the fact that people want to help you because you're part of something bigger, and they want to make sure that you get the best support. Do you know what I mean? So what I ask you to do, your guardian angel, which is who is here, it's saying guardian angel, ask for support. But also you can ask celestially for your support. So if there's something also that's going through your mind and it is just going, I don't know what to do, you've got things going on in your mind, then ask their help as well. All right, so I feel there's a split way reading there. It feels as though you've got too many fingers that need to be putting in holes, as it were, and you've got too many bags, but if you don't ask, you don't get. And that's asking for spirit's help as well, that if you don't ask them, they won't know. They know you're waiting, but you haven't given them permission also to ask. So they're probably doing this, going, well, come on then, ask us, it's fine, we're here, we're waiting to help you. But if you don't ask and give them permission, they can't help you. All right, simple. If you don't, life is about asking. And that's all we have to say. Of course, please, is always good. But do you know what I'm kind of going? So I do hope that helps you. So I feel there's a bit of a split level going on there. You want something to happen, you want something to go on, but you haven't asked. Okay, so don't be shy in asking. Everyone is there for a reason, and ask away. All right. Okay, so that was the lovely Alison. Thank you for being here. So Rosa, are you there? So Rosa, just come up and see me in a few moments. Um, right, just let everybody know. So I'm at Rosa now. I've got two left. I've got Tammy and Lorraine, and still to come, we've still got the root chakra guided meditation that's still going to be coming up very soon. So the time now is 17 minutes past 7. You are welcome. You take care. All right. So don't think you're on your own. You're not. Okay. Rosa, good evening, my lovely. How are you? Long time no see. Glad you've joined us tonight. Okay, so Rosa, just to remind you, we need to close our eyes. We need to breathe in that golden light. Okay, so are you ready? So put your feet firmly on the floor and breathe in that golden light all the way up from the bottom of your feet to the tops of your knees, taking that up to the tops of your thighs, all the way up to the side of your body, shoulders, all the way up to the top of your head, and change it out as you're breathing out to white, pure light. And just let it float. I want to say feathers all the way down. It's like, it feels like feathers. It's coming, making you float slowly all the way down to the ground. Right, I don't know why I can see a Mardi Gras thing, but I can see a Mardi Gras thing in my head. Okay, yeah, it's like a big fan of feathers I can see. Interesting. Right, put that back in the ear. Right, so angels, archangels, divine spirit, can you bring that up again? So breathe in again, that golden yellow light up to the tops of your knees. Take it up to the tops of your thighs, all the way up to the tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the top of your head, and breathe out that white, pure light. But yes, I am definitely seeing Mardi Gras type of thing, and I don't know why I want to see that, but I'm seeing that. So it's taking it all the way down to the bottom of my feet, and yours tucking it under and keeping it safe. Okay, Rosa? So when you're ready, my lovely, can I ask you please to open your eyes? Angels, archangels, divine spirit, please can you show me the cards that we need to give to the lovely Rosa this evening? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, you have been given that's all right, you're allowed to be busy. Life is busy. We have to just sometimes manage it sometimes. Right. So angels, archangels, divine spirit, can I ask you please to show the deck of the card that we need to give to Rosa tonight? I trust you. You see, it's flipping over, but it's not jumping out, so I can't do that. So angels, archangels, please can you show me the deck of cards that we need to give to, or the card we need to give to Rosa tonight? What does Rosa need to see or need to hear? It's right. Let's keep going. Are you doing it? No, you're there. It feels like one of those penny machines that when you put a penny in the slot, they go so far and they stop. Oh, fine, cool. It's fallen out finally. But the right one had to fall out, and that's all that matters. Right, Rosa. There's a situation around you at the moment where it's like you're being given I want to say you're being put into a corner, you're being pushed into a corner. I almost want to say you were being bullied, you're being pushed into a corner, and somebody's like, he's not saying picking on you, but they're not giving you your space to be yourself. And here, it's like you need to, like, we've got these two little boys who are like having like a snowball fight where they've got their opponents the other side, and they're like throwing the snowball back. Right, okay, thank you. It really feels quite intimidating. It feels though it's been going on a little while, but you haven't made anybody else aware. You seem to be coping. I say you're coping with it, but you're not coping with it because it feels you don't know where to start. Does that make sense? You're not being weak by asking for help. This needs to be addressed, and the bullies need to be pushed back into their box. So whatever and whoever you need to speak to, the right people, I feel this is a work environment where you actually need to speak to somebody who has been quite, who needs to be put back into place. I feel this person is also a bully to everybody. Yes, you are. You absolutely are. That's what it feels like. So I need you to keep your head up high. Don't don't feel you have to um, fight it yourself. There are people who are around you that can help you, that can guide you and get your help. Okay, and I want you to literally stand up for yourself, but don't get into trouble at the same time because they're very good at trying to turn it round. And I need you to stay on the good side. Be on the good side. You're not a telltale twit, or you're not a person who's weak who's saying, I need some I'm telling you. It's not about that. It's about you getting justice for your situation. Justice sounds a bit intense, but I'm talking that it needs to be good. I'm so pleased. You need to help. You need to get that help of authority. That's all I will say to you. So get that sorted. So what does it say here? It says your angels want you to know that your current challenges pushed you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. So there are people around you that need to be put back into their box. Whether it be yourself, and if that's what you want to do, go for it. But just stand your ground and just keep it to the facts. That's all I want to say. Just keep it to the facts, and then everything will be fine. I'm going to leave that as soon as I can. Okay. Well, just remember, visualize that leaving day. All right. Do you know what I did? What I've done many times in the past? I've even written a letter in my phone, in my notes, saying, "Dear whoever the boss is, um, this isn't the day I'm leaving is blah blah blah." And you know what? Visualize it. It's amazing when you do it physically. It's a great feeling, even if it means that you don't leave for a little while. Have that in your phone and keep looking at it every day. It is absolutely like physical manifestation. So, for those who are going through that crisis of being bored in the situation, write the letter to the boss, to whoever, and as from this date, I'm going to be leaving, blah, blah, blah. And I promise you, it works. That's all I can say to you. Um, it really is very good. Marvellous. Well, Rosa, thank you so much for being here. So appreciate you. Okay, and good luck. It will take a little bit of time for the job to come, but start manifesting and applying, updating your resume and just getting yourself out there. All right. So lots of love and take care of yourself. Thank you for being here. So that was the lovely Rosa. Tammy. So let's wait for Tammy. Um, let's wait for Tammy. So just to let you know, I'm doing Tammy next. We're then doing Lorraine, and then we're doing our guided meditation for our. Oh, thank you so much, Rosa. It's lovely to see you as always. And come back and visit again and let me know how things go. All right. I'd like to make sure that everyone's okay. You're more than welcome to drop me a private message. It's always good to know that all things turned out that needed to be in the end. Okay, so the lovely Tammy, where are you, my lovely? If Tammy can come up to the podium, and here she is. Thank you very much, Rosie. You take care now, sweetheart. Remember, we've still got the meditation to do in due course. Yes, ma'am. We are here for attention. How are you? Okay. Thank you for being here, my lovely. So, Tammy, you know the drill. It is time to put your feet on the ground, and you've got to breathe in that golden light. So, close your eyes. Breathe in that golden light all the way up to the tops of your knees. Bringing it all the way up to the tops of your thighs, side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way up to the top of your head, and breathe out. White, pure light. Taking it down, all the way down for grace, calm, and clarity, I want to say to you. It's taking it down to the bottom of the feet. Tapping it under Okay, so Tammy, are you ready? Bring it up again. So breathe it in, the golden light at the bottom of your feet. Visualize that light, really important. Bringing it up to the tops of your knees, taking it to the tops of your thighs, the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way to the tops of your head. Breathe out that white pure light. Turn it into white pure light as you breathe out softly, clearly, and calmly. Right, Tammy. So when you're ready, my love, can you please open your eyes? Angels, Archangel, Divine Spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards that we need to give to Tammy tonight? I trust your thoughts and messages. What are we doing for Tammy? Thank you. Right. Where are you? You're here. You are being given. There we go. You have got them up there. Callista card from Callista, the Archaea Archangel cards. Okay. So angels, archangels, and spirits. I'm just going to do this again because I'm struggling with these, but I don't know why. I don't like things in my ears. Oh, hello. Well, that's come out. Oh, okay. Right. So, Tammy, this is lovely. I love this card because it's bringing in all about yourself. Right. So this is right. First of all, she's wearing this blue gown. Okay. And you've got your pink wings and you've got this lovely silver. It's almost like a diamond ring at the top. I'm not saying it's a diamond ring, but this blue, I'm going to go through throat chakra. So to me, you need to use your voice. Use your voice. Okay? It's time to stand up and say it how it is. I feel that you've been holding back with what you're supposed to be saying to people. There are a few home truths that some people or someone needs to hear. But you're trying to be polite and trying to keep it all calm and nice, but it's starting to. I almost want to say I see a saucepan on the oven, and it's doing this because the steam goes if you're not careful. So it's almost like you need to take the lid off the saucepan and say what it is. Stop holding it back because it's not doing you any favors. With the pink wings, this is your self unconditional love. Okay, so you need to do this for your own good. And the light diamond white, it looks like a diamond actually. It's quite sort of like the circle around your head. This is your higher self speaking to you. Okay, so it's like you need to tune in and listen to what's got to be said. But you definitely need to use your voice. It's got to start being out. And we've got green and pink in there, and it's really about self-love. So you need to speak up about you need to either speak up about yourself. No, you need to say what it is because you've got to get it off your chest. Don't hold it in any longer. So let your voice be heard, young lady. Okay, and it's almost like you're going to get inspiration from your higher self. So ask your angels. Ask your angels for the right words that need to be said. But it really is important for you to just stand there and just say it. There's nothing stopping you. I understand there are nerves, but you just need to just trust what's being said to you. So ask your guides, ask your angels, and just get them to give you the right words. Even if it means before you have to say it, you sort of like go into the toilet or the bathroom for a few moments and go, okay, guys, I need your help. Give me the right words. Whatever it is you have to say, it has to be said. I feel it's brewing. As I say, the lid's going to come off soon if you're not careful. So you need to say what you have to say. And it does say, expect the best. So expect the best outcome of what needs to be done. Whatever it is that you're going to be said, trust the process indeed. Please trust it. Don't ever, I mean, we all do it. We all doubt. We forget in times of, not times of trouble, but it's like when we're in times that we we've got deadlines, we've got stress in our face, we can't always think outside the box because it's like it's there and you can't figure it out. But in this moment, you need to go away, focus, ask for the outcome, or ask for the answers or the right words, and you will get the better outcome. You get the best outcome. Expect the best. So visualize the good thing and just say what you have to say. And it might not be as bad as you thought it was in the first place. There we go. All right. So I hope that makes sort of sense to you, Tammy. But most of all, do it for yourself. Let that voice be heard and speak up proud and stand strong in your convictions. Okay. So there we go. So that was the lovely Tammy. And finally, we have Lorraine. So, Lorraine, if you'd like to step up. And then we will do finally our guided meditation about the root chakra. So there we go. You are very welcome, Tammy. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate you. Okay, so we're just waiting now for the lovely Lorraine. Then we can get on with our day. So I hope everybody's had a good time today. Thank you so much for joining us. I feel really grateful. I feel every time that you guys come on, I know that I'm doing something that you guys want to hear about. So it's really important. So thank you for supporting. I'm truly and utterly grateful. Okay, so here is Lorraine. Hello, Lorraine. How the devil are you? Great to see you. Right, so you know the score. It is literally feet on the ground and closing your eyes, big deep breath in, and bring up that golden light to the bottom of your feet, all the way to the tops of your knees, tops of your thighs, up the side of your body, tops of your shoulders, all the way to the tops of your head, and breathe out and change that white light and bring it down. Taking it down. I don't know why I can see this, but I feel like I see an eagle's wings span around me. Taking it slowly and gracefully down. I feel protection is in order here, Lorraine. And tapping it under your feet. Okay, so let's breathe in again. That golden light from the bottom of your feet, all the way up to the tops of your knees, taking it up to the tops of your thighs, all the way up to the tops of your shoulders, tops of your head, and breathe out that white, pure light. Pushing it down, all the way down, taking it lovely. Yeah, I can still see this eagle's outline. Okay, bringing it down. It's like you're taking charge and putting it under your feet. Right, okay, so Lorraine, when you're ready, my lovely, can I ask you please to open your eyes? Angels, Archangels, Divine Spirit, can you please show me the deck of cards I need to reveal for the lovely Lorraine this evening? Trust your messages. What are we doing? Okay, thank you. Fine. Good. There we go. So you have got the lovely Angel Therapy cards tonight. Okay, so here we go. So Angels, Archangels, and Spirit. What does Lorraine need to hear? I trust your messages. I trust your thoughts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. No flipping way. This is uncanny. For those who've been with me all evening, look at the card. Look what we've got again. Lorraine, if you've not been aware, we've been doing the root chakra tonight, the base chakra. And you are the third person, which is brilliant. You saw me shuffle the cards, and that card has come out for you. So, this is about you standing your ground. This is about Lorraine stop being pushed around. I know. You can't write this, can you, Julia? It's really amazing. Seriously, Lorraine, you've got to watch back. There are two ladies. Julie's just piped up to say, yeah, that's funny. This is the third base card chakra, which I'm really, really impressed about. Okay, so we'll carry on. You need to stand your ground. Someone's trying to push you into a decision and trying to tell you what to do. And to be honest with you, Lorraine, I think you've actually almost had it with this. We stand your ground and say how it is. It just feels they're trying to almost put you down, or almost they're trying to take you out. they're trying to take it out of its own context. They're trying to win it over in their words, okay? They're trying to take your words and change it into a different place that you're going to agree with them. You need to say it how it is. There's something that you need to do, okay? Stop them in their tracks and, do you know what? Be stubborn. Stubborn's good when you need to be. Dig your heels well into the ground and make sure that nobody budges you. I feel that somebody's trying to move your decision. I'm hoping this is making sense. I'm just going to have a quick sip of my drink. But this person seems to be, there's a word here. There's a word I want to say. This person is just like, oh, I can't think of the word. It's really annoying me. So I'm on the tip of my tongue. They keep trying to, you know what it's about. Brilliant. Thank you. I can't think of the word I want to say, but they're not taking no for an answer. I think you'll give them the answer no, or you're not, you're showing your thing. But I want you to be in control, and I want you to stand it and be elegant, because you are a good soul. You speak the truth, and they are not talking the truth, is what I want to say to you. Okay? Speak positively about you. Say things positively about you. And if you need to, I also say you need to escalate it to somebody else. So it feels like I want to say utility company, but somebody who's trying to get you to do something their way. You need to escalate it, I feel, or you need to put a complaint in, and speak facts, speak positively about your situation. But I feel someone's trying to pressure you to do it their way, and don't go there. So I hope that makes sort of sense, Lorraine. It says, choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, your career, and your finances, as words determine your outcomes. So say things politely, positively about you, and don't put it in a way that you are speaking highly of the situation and it's all looking good, but they are stepping over the mark. I feel there's a barrier they're stepping over. You need to sort this out. All right? Go with love from me, and I really hope that works for you. Stay strong. I know you will, but just take it in your pace. All right? So lots of love. So that was the lovely Lorraine Kelly. I'll say it again. Lorraine Kelly. Lorraine, because I've not said that for a few weeks, have I? So that was the lovely Lorraine. Thank you all for being here and watching and waiting and with anticipation. But I'm not joking you. That's 3 baseline cards tonight. That's crazy. Wow. Universe, angels, spirit, you are the best. So there you go. I don't make these things up. The universe is meant to connect to us. And that brings us kindly and gently onto our root chakra meditation. So what I like to do now is please relax, get into a comfortable position, sitting or lying, whatever you want to do. Close your eyes and listen to this meditation. Stop that. I'm going to stop talking.
Welcome to the Root Chakra Guided Meditation. Grounded in safety and strength. Take a moment to settle yourself. Find a comfortable position, whether sitting or lying down, and allow your body to rest with ease. Close your eyes gently and bring your awareness to your breath. Notice the natural rhythm, how you inhale and exhale. There is nothing you need to change, nothing to force. Simply observe your breath moving through you. like a quiet tide washing in and out. With each inhale, invite calm into your body. With each exhale, release any tension or heaviness that you no longer need to carry. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. And take your breath to its natural rhythm. Now, bring your attention down towards the base of your spine. This is the home of the root chakra, your foundation. Imagine a warm, glowing red light, gently awaken there. This light feels steady, secure, strong. Allow it to spread slowly, filling your hips, your legs, and your feet. It anchors you deeply to the earth. With every breath, feel yourself more supported and grounded. You are safe. You belong here, and you are held. Imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, travelling deep into the earth. These roots are strong and unshakable, holding you steady no matter what life brings. Feel that connection, the earth beneath you, holding you and nourishing you. Quietly affirm to yourself, either out loud or in your mind, I am safe. I am grounded. I am supported. I trust the foundation of my life. Allow these words to settle deep into your body, like seeds of truth. When you are ready, bring your awareness back to your breath. Feel the steady rise and fall of your chest. The air moving in and out. When you feel ready, wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, bringing gentle movements back into the body. As you slowly return to the present moment, carry this strength and calm with you. Know that your root chakra is always here, keeping you grounded and steady. Take the last couple of big deep breaths in and out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in again and breathe out. When you are ready, softly open your eyes. You are present. You are safe. And you are whole.
And so that's where we are. Welcome to the end of the show. Welcome to the end of our live, and thank you for being here tonight. Truly appreciate you all for being here. I hope that helped you relax, ground, find your foundations, and just realign yourself to Mother Earth. Next Sunday is going to be about the next sacral chakra, which is a lovely, beautiful sacral chakra, a lovely chakra that's got a lot of creation. And Thursday, we're going to be doing the black tourmaline crystal. Okay, so that's going to be our crystal chat on Thursday. In the meantime, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Have a great week, and I will see you guys on Thursday for more crystal on Thursday Touchstone. Enjoy and good night.